Hey everyone, so I know it's been like 3 weeks since I've done an update, but this isn't an update. I've decided to do the LAES, or the Landon Austin Epic Survey or something. And I was gonna do this when it first came out, but that was the day I went to the Tour de Nerd Fighting, and I tried to do a direct upload and it didn't work, and then I got lazy, and then whenever I wanted to do a video, like my hair was super greasy or something. And by the way, look, I got bangs. What do you think? It's taken me a little bit to get used to them, but I think I like them. It's kind of a nice change because my bangs were like down to here before and they weren't really bangs anymore. So yeah, I guess I'll get started. What's that? Oh, my Landon Austin t-shirt. What a surprise that I'm wearing that shirt while I'm doing this survey. Okay, so I'm gonna get started. Number 1 is phone call or text, and I'll have to say text because one, I'm really quick with typing, although sometimes it can take like 2 hours to text a conversation that would have taken like 10 minutes on the phone. But it's just kind of cool that you can have this conversation that keeps going no matter what people are doing. I mean, I text people at work all the time, and like you can't do that if you're calling them. And also, I don't know, I'm kind of the type of person though that if I text someone and they don't text me back right away, I kind of start getting anxious, and like I look at my phone every time I think I hear it make a noise. It's like, did they text me back? But I've gotten a lot better. I used to be horrible. I would text, are you there? Why aren't you answering me? And it was bad. Okay, but yeah, so my answer to that would be texting. My least favorite subject in school would have been history or social studies, and I know it's horrible because you should know your history and you should know all that kind of stuff, but I just didn't find any fun in it at all. Like, it's not fun. I don't think it's supposed to be fun. Well, it might be fun. Anyways, I'm rambling. But I just didn't like having to memorize dates and memorize names and memorize the economic changes that happened because of some arbitrary event. And it just wasn't interesting to me. I was much more into like art and music and that sort of thing. I was never actually in art. I was in printmaking. I did photography. I can't draw, so I didn't do art. But I liked the more creative stuff rather than the socials and that kind of thing. That being said, though, I did enjoy English, but I didn't like writing essays. Pretty much, I only liked doing stuff that was easy in school. That was pretty much it. Favorite memory from when I was 13, I would have been in grade 8. So my favorite memory from then would have been when I started hanging out in the band room, because the band room kind of started being my home after that. About halfway through grade 8 is when I started hanging out in the band room with other people that were in grade 8. And doing that allowed me to interact with people a lot older than me, and it gave me kind of an older perspective into some things, which was really cool. But I met my best friends in high school in that room, and it was awesome. And if that hadn't happened when I was 13, then who knows where I would be. Probably not doing this. So, number 4, favorite game from when I was a kid, have to be the classic Pokemon games for Game Boy Color. I still have Pokemon Yellow, which was the first one I got. I didn't get Blue or Red, but I played that non-stop, and I'd take it to school, and we'd trade, and we found out the glitches so that if you traded a good Pokemon, you could both get it, and all that kind of stuff. And I loved that game. I still love that game. I have 2 other versions of it, but I haven't played it in ages. When I was younger, I never really got into Zelda until I got a little bit older. And yeah, so I'd have to say Pokemon was my favorite from when I was a kid. Or, if we're talking board games, Mousetrap. I loved Mousetrap. And we never played it right. We just set it up and then turn the crank and watch the thing go through all the things. But yeah. So number 5, what scared you the most when I was young? I'd have to say like natural disasters. When I was younger, I had this irrational fear of earthquakes and that kind of thing, and I wouldn't even call them earthquakes. I'd call them cues, because I just didn't even want to say the word. When I got a little bit older, for a little while, I got really scared about death, which is kind of morbid, seeing as though I was like 11 and I kept freaking out about dying and like everyone around me dying, which was not so good. But, you know, it's a scary thing. So, yeah, when I was a kid, I was scared of natural disasters that would lead me to death, or death on its own, which, you know, happens, I guess. So number 6 is my first crush. And this is the last question. And I've answered this in one of my question videos before. But my first crush was this kid in kindergarten. His name was Michael. And we went to kindergarten together, and we also went to daycare together. Did we go to kindergarten together? Yeah, no. Maybe we just went to daycare together. And yeah, he was my first crush. And we would hide in the corner where all the tables were, and we would kiss under the tables when we were like 5, which was kind of weird thinking back on it now as an early person to start kissing people. But yeah, so I guess that would be my first crush. And if you see this video, Michael, yes, I still remember who you are. I have no idea where the heck you are now, but you know, since I haven't seen you since I was 7. But you never know who watches these videos. But yeah, so that's the end of the survey. I'll link the questions down below, and I'll also link you to Landon's channel. He's amazing and does really cool music and stuff on one of his channels, and then he does vlogs on his other channel. So I'll link you to both, just, you know, because. So yeah, I guess that's it. I will do an actual update with my Get Fit and such soon, but I really don't have anything exciting to talk about right now with that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and like if you liked it, and leave a comment if you want, and I will see you later. Bye!